This week will be part 2 of the 1950s, and this we're going to focus on a style of jazz called hard bop. Now, the first tune I played was called The Preacher by the great hard bop composer Horace Silver. And hard bop, despite its name, is not a super version of bebop. It's actually quite the opposite of bebop, where bebop was very complex, frantic, agitated. Hard bop struck to be kind of like what cool jazz was doing in the 50s, to gain back an audience of jazz that had become, they couldn't listen to bebop because it was too complex and frenzied and agitated. Bebop was really for the musicians, not the listeners unless you were a diehard fan. So what you find in the 1950s with hard bop is black composers start bringing in elements of rhythm and blues, gospel, and trying to make the jazz more accessible to an average listener, a non-jazz listener. So the music, different than cool jazz, becomes more earthier, raw. It brings in a lot of blues elements, gospel elements, and for lack of a better word, funkier elements, funkier grooves. And the music was very danceable. And a lot of this music actually found its place on jukeboxes in black communities. The music was very African American orientated. A lot of the tunes celebrated black culture. You'll read this week and watch videos of Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, the composer Horace Silver, Clifford Brown, Lee Morgan. Some great assignments, also a little offshoot into some soul music, and soul music is a close cousin of hard bop. So I know you're going to find a lot of interesting listening this week, and have a great week.